Let's now shift our focus to Saudi Arabia. The holy city of Mecca is witnessing massive storms, lightning strikes.
The world is confused because Mecca, the holiest city in Islam, was hit by a serious flood recently. But it is important to remember that Mecca is not the only place affected by this disaster. The entire country of Saudi Arabia is still dealing with the effects. As we ponder why something terrible happened in Islam's holiest place, the mystery surrounding this event is truly baffling. Is it a natural event, or does it have something to do with prophecies? A desert land with little rainfall is often associated with Saudi Arabia, and this view is, in fact, partly accurate. However, recent events in the country have shattered this idea and shown a different side of Saudi Arabia. Lately, Saudi Arabia has been hit hard by Mother Nature's wrath as severe weather conditions have caused flash floods in recent months. The world is talking about it, which sheds light on what is really causing these storms. Heavy rains are the main cause of these terrible storms, which have destroyed homes, infrastructure, crops, and, in some cases, even claimed lives. But what causes these sudden spikes in bad weather? To understand this, we need to analyze the country's climate. Saudi Arabia is located in Western Asia and is mainly known for its hot and dry climate. However, the country has different environments, from deserts to mountains and coasts. The climate in Saudi Arabia is arid, with hot, dry summers and hot, humid winters. The temperature generally hovers around 25 to 70, 7°F, with July and August being the hottest months, reaching 50°. On the other hand, January and February are the coldest months, with minimum temperatures of up to 5°. Despite the common idea that Saudi Arabia is extremely dry, the country receives on average around 100 mm of rain per year, with more rain in winter and more in the west than in the east. However, it is important to remember that Saudi Arabia is known for its extreme weather, with 4 main types of annual extremes: temperature, precipitation, wind, and dust storms. Heavy rains and very cold weather occur frequently in the country, often lasting days or weeks. Additionally, unusual weather events such as hailstorms, thunderstorms, and tornadoes can also occur, although less frequently. The Psalms, which are part of the Old Testament of the Bible, address a variety of themes, including the wrath of God. Some psalms reflect on divine justice, judgment, and God's wrath towards sins and disobedience. Here are some verses that address this topic. Psalm 2, 5, 6. Then he will speak to them in his wrath, and in his wrath he will confuse them. But I have anointed my king on my holy mountain Zion. Psalm 97, 11. For we are consumed by your wrath, and by your wrath we are terrified. You have set our iniquities before you, and in the light of your face our hidden sins. For all our days are spent in your wrath. Our years are ended as a brief thought. Psalm 76, 7, 9. You are fearful. Who can stand before you when you are angry? You sent forth your judgment from heaven. The earth shook and was still when God arose to judge, to save all the meek of the earth. Psalm 110, 5, 6. The Lord is at your right hand. He will crush kings in the day of his wrath. He will judge the nations, heaping up the dead. He will crush heads throughout the earth. It is important to note that although these psalms speak of God's wrath, the overall message of the Bible also highlights divine love, mercy, and grace. Many psalms address repentance, seeking forgiveness, and trusting in God's goodness. If you liked it, subscribe, like, and share this video.
برودي خلينا برودي خلينا هذه غرب الرضفين.